G'day, I'm Guy Allen, and this little gadget here is a Honda Goldwing 1800 with a Champion Trike kit fitted to it. Let's have a closer look at it. What's a Champion Trike kit? Well, it's obviously two big wheels out the back, but it's a little more sophisticated than that. The pricing is about $20,000 to $25,000 for the kit itself. You can actually get the whole bike ordered, which I'll get to in a minute. Now, the kit consists of, in the basic form, a beam axle with a Suzuki, believe it or not, truck diff mixed in with the whole mix, plus disc brakes, plus the mag wheels. The $25,000 version, which to me makes a hell of a lot more sense, is a proper independent rear end. It's supported by coil-over shocks like normal bike rear shocks, and it's running twin wishbones each side. Nice, much more sophisticated kit. It also includes up front different triple trees, so it rakes out that front end for a more stable run at highway speeds. Performance? Hey, it's a Goldwing 1800 motor. Big 6-cylinder, flat box of 6. It's got a ton of grunt. It's not going to notice if you put an extra 8 wheels on it, let alone 2. It's just fine. And out on the road, well, the handling, this is the interesting thing. Trikes often have a bit of a tendency to push their front end at speed, particularly if you're using a fair bit of throttle entering or exiting a corner. This one doesn't. It's actually quite nice. The front end holds in better than any other trike I've tried so far. You can feel it wants to push the front under power a little, but all you have to do is back off and you can feel it grip again, and it's just fine. Of the trikes I've ridden, this is probably the most neutral handler, to the extent that I reckon if you went in a little bit hot into a corner, if you just trusted it and kept steering, you'd be absolutely fine. Your rear rims are 15 by 7s with a 70 profile. Now that means it's a relatively tall tyre. Now that's probably done for comfort's sake. You get a smoother ride out of that taller profile. It also means it's a very, very common size out there, so you'll have a big choice of rubber to throw on this. Something I do like about the Trike, and I like it a lot, is it does give you that big footprint on slippery surfaces, and I think you'd find your braking distances, if anything, would come down just given all that extra grip out the back. Okay, what about luggage space? Well, you obviously lose the panniers, but that's no great tragedy. Instead, you get a very substantial boot up back. It'll comfortably take 2 full-size road helmets, so there's a lot of room in there. I reckon your trade-off is about even for panniers for boot space. You've still got the top box out there, of course, and if you buy the full constructed Monty, it costs about, wait for it, costs about $59,000, okay? That's a lot of money, but that includes a brand new Goldwing. So when you think about that, okay, you add in the kit, the brand new Goldwing, the properly constructed thing that's painted for you, all up on the road, registered in Victoria, for example, it's $59,000. Okay, so what's it like? Well, obviously it's a trike, but it's got a lot of motorcycle to it. The performance is great, the braking is strong, and what's impressed me more than anything else on this is how good the handling is. It's got surprisingly good limits, it feels really safe, and there's no surprises in learning how to ride it. You've just got to remember, it's obviously a bit wider than a normal motorcycle, but beyond that, it's a hell of a lot of fun. Finish is good, the engineering looks solid, so I'd be pretty comfortable about this sort of machine.